When you find out that, you have a sick child, it's hard to process. Since she was born, Lisa had a heart condition. She had to go through procedures. Lisa had a problem with her head too. Her head shape is different. She used to struggle with breathing a lot. And her speech, she couldn't talk.
When she admitted to Rankin Jordan, she was classified as DNR, do not resuscitate, which meant that her medical complications were such that we didn't necessarily expect a long, long life for her. She has heart and lung complications, and she was really, really sick. But by the time I met her, she was learning how to walk.
Teddy was a 26-week twin. He has a subglottic stenosis, which means right above his vocal cords is about the width of a coffee stirrer. He spent about 4 months in the NICU. And he was home for a month when he got a cold, and that totally took him out. We were on the way to see the doctor and say, hey, we're sick. What are we supposed to do? And he died on the way to the hospital. We pulled over and got everybody going and made it to the hospital, and they ended up having to trach him.
He got a lot of individual therapies, which helped him meet the developmental milestones that we want to see at his age. Learning how to walk, learning how to dress himself, experiment with eating for the first time, and also communication was a huge part of his therapies. Being hospitalized for as long as Lisa and Teddy were hospitalized touches every single piece of their development. Once Oz started, their development just skyrocketed.
Teddy and Lisa are some of the founding members of Oz and big reasons why Rankin chose to create a program like this. They needed opportunities to play. They developed relationships with us. They actually drove some of our curriculum too. What you really saw is them grow through a structured educational program.
When Teddy started attending Oz, you could see his brain was working more. To see him interact with the other kids and tell us what he was learning, it was great because he was proud of himself, and it made me proud.
She's been in a hospital her whole life, so having a friend like Teddy, seeing that they have the same situation, knowing that she's not alone, she improved.
We're constantly teaching them how to interact with one another and giving them a structure. They learned right alongside each other how to function in a preschool.
Whoever put them together did a great job because they're like brother and sister. They play around with each other, and Lisa would try to boss Teddy around and tell him, don't do that or don't do this. It was a good match.
They got the bonding and the togetherness that they both needed through each other.
Everyone was so excited when it was finally time to start talking about Teddy and Lisa going home.
When we found out that she was getting better and that she can finally come home, we were all excited for her. She was really happy too.
All the counselors and social workers and nurses, they were talking about sending him home from the day we got here. And it's not about if, it's about when.
When Teddy saw her, he called out to her, Lisa! And she looked at him and she had eyes for no one else.
And she was just so excited. Just excited to see Teddy.
It was really fun to see the two of them play together again.
It has been a dream having Teddy come home. Teddy is school ready because of Oz, and he's excited about education and learning.
She was really excited. She loves, playing around with her sisters. She get to see her grandma, her grandpa, her sisters, her aunties, her uncle. This is where we are now, so we're good.
I have been so pleased at how well they've integrated into their homes with their families almost immediately. Kids are designed to be at home with their families, and they're proof of that.